Hey, everybody. Good morning. It's Lisa Loring, and today is Saturday, May 4th, and Happy New Moon. So, yesterday morning, we did the video while I was washing my hair. This morning, I'm in my robe. So, we're robing it up today. Let me put the Instagrammers on live. And we are live. So, yeah. So, I'm kind of like out of bed, but doing this. Anyway, it's all good. So happy new moon. We have a new moon on the East Coast at actually, I think it's like at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we're still in the balsamic moon phase and an opportunity for us to continue to look within. So when the new moon is here and the days, the 1 or 2 days post the new moon, we have an opportunity to plant the seeds of intention that I think we've all been working really hard about setting. And we've also been working really hard to make room for, and create a more fertile ground for the seeds that we're going to be planting to be planted. So let's pull the cards today. I actually already did the numerology on today's date, and it's a number 3. It actually comes up to 21, which is the number 3. And 3 is the number of the number 21 is the number of staying positive, create the positive affirmations. The universe is literally working right behind us right now, this very minute, to support the dreams that we have been working toward, the goals. And that's been the message all week long is don't give up. Don't give up on the things that you love. Don't give up on your dreams. And don't think that try to reprogram the mental tape that you have that says you can't do the things, you can't have the things that you want, because this new moon coming in, it's supporting everything. There are so many opportunities, so many wonderful things with the new moon energy that's coming in tonight. I wanted to pick a card from the Spirit Cats. I haven't played with these guys for a little while. So an oracle card from these. They're so cute. Look at the little baby. So I'm going to pick a card from the Spirit Cats to see what they have to share with us today. I actually wasn't going to do a reading this morning because I couldn't get dressed, but it's like, so what? So what? Yesterday I had a mask on my face and my hair was all wet. So at any rate, we'll pick a card, and it doesn't matter what we're wearing. We do what we love. We show up no matter what it is. We show up and we do what we love. And I really do love working with the cards. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about how to read for a larger collective and to move beyond my own ego and to literally clear my energy so that a message can come through that I can feel and share. And, like I said, this is stuff I do all the time. I pulled a card for a friend of mine last night who was having some trouble from the wild wisdom of the fairy oracles, which I'm not working with today. So I want to work with the Spirit Cat. Oh, and I brought the Archangel Michael cards too. So we'll see what the Spirit Cats have to say. The Spirit Cats. The Spirit Cats wants to offer us a message today. Who is this? Oh, look at her. Look at her. Unconditional love. This is actually a card that, no lie, came up. If you look at yesterday's card, from the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle card that I pulled up, this card came up in that deck as well. I'll go ahead and get it. I may as well. It's certainly attracting our attention. Here's that. Let's see if I can find it, because I did shuffle it for my friend. I'm going through here. Maybe something will come up that we want to look at. What was the one? It was so cool because you know what? For those of you who were watching me on YouTube, I did not pull these cards in the reading that I did with you all. I kind of pulled them a little bit later when I was meditating on the cards, and so we didn't get to see that. But it was really cool, and it's obviously a continuing theme. And just to share my thoughts with you, which I think are just as true from yesterday, and you'll find that sometimes the messages that I pull maybe necessarily, it's so funny. Oh, is it from this one? Or was it from the Blessed Bee cards? Nope, it was this one. At any rate, that I sometimes will sense the energy a little further out than the day. And what I'm noticing is that the ones I do at the beginning of the week tend to have an excuse me, it's more of an overtone for the week. And those energies that come in at the beginning, the readings I do at the beginning of the week are definitely ones that resonate the entire week. Like I feel that they're not just for that particular day. Oh, that's so funny. I can't really seem to find it now. That's hilarious. I guess it's not meant to come out. So I'm not going to worry about that too much, but we'll read the one that we have unconditional love. Me, Aiko. She is a soft being of pure love. She is a nest of comfort and compassion. She loves unconditionally, embraces fully without exception. She transmutes pain and failure into blessings and wisdom. When you feel vulnerable or self-doubting, she will engulf you in love and solace. She can see your supposed imperfections as mere beloved quirks. She salutes the true spirit in you. Love yourself as Aiko does, and let that love spread outward to your friends, family, and fellow human beings. Let go of judgments and love everyone just as they are. This is the message of that full moon this week. And I'm holding that up so you can take a screenshot and maybe come back and look at that a little bit later. This is it. Do what you love. Keep pushing forward and just follow the path of your heart. Do not let anybody tell you different, and do it with love. That's the more important thing, is do it with full embracing. Embrace all the parts of you because they have gotten you here. And the people who have come into your life, they've gotten you here. Embrace them, love them, and love yourself more importantly, no matter how you feel you conducted yourself in those particular instances, in those particular situations and relationships and partnerships. And open your heart to what's coming, because abundance is coming. And the more you open up, the more you're going to receive. And just continue doing what you love. Continue showing up, even if you're in your bathrobe. So there we are. Let's go ahead and pull. Maybe I'll do one at the end of Archangel Michael, but I want to go ahead and pull one from the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. Let's see what the words come up with, what the messages are today. I just love this one. And I'm going to actually angle the camera down so you can see, and you can see Aiko. Pop her up a little bit there. We can pop her up. And again, I'll clear my energy so I can pull cards from the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, which I just love. I truly love this deck. What are the energies for today? Shadowscapes Tarot. Do what we love. We had wonderful cards come up from the major arcana, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles today. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Although he's the slowest knight in the deck, this actually reminds us to take our time today, to slow down, to see what's in front of us. That was a message that came through in my meditations as well, in one of the readings I was working with. To slow down. Your day may be stacked with a lot of different things. You may have a lot of ideas about how you should spend your day, or how, the things that people tell you are very productive, but follow your heart. Again, follow your heart. Take a moment. He's looking at those jewels that are right in front of his face. They're causing him actually to pull up short on this wonderful dragon of wealth that he's riding. Are we riding these dragons of wealth so hard that we don't notice what's in front of us? Are we striving so hard? Right? Take your time. Follow your heart. Do what you love. Do what you love. There's another card sticking out here. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is also showing itself today. And again, this is taking that one thing. Like she's moved away from these other 7 cups that are floating around her. And she's taking the one cup and she's like, this is what I'm going to do today. This is the one thing I'm going to do today. This is where I really, really want to spend my energy, put my emotion, put my all behind it. What's that one thing? Well, we're waiting for this new moon to arrive this afternoon. Consider, what's the one thing? Consider, what is the one thing? that is of most utmost important to you. Work towards that. What's the one thing that you love that you will carry in your hands? Yesterday we got the World card. She had the world in her hands. She's got that Eight of Cups. That overtone from yesterday's reading is all of those were major arcana cards. They hold true for the entire weekend. Please go back and look at that reading. And some of the things, you'll see the themes that are coming up that are more temporary energies and energies for today are actually coming out of those overarching theme cards. Hi, Pete. So what's another card that we have to work with today? Another message from Tarot, another message from Spirit, another message of guidance speaking through me to share with you. And it is a real pleasure to be here to help and guide. I enjoy the time that I've spent over the past couple of months being brave enough to get on camera and do this for people, for myself, to learn about how to work with my own energies and my fears around the tarot at one point. I took the messages too literally. Now I understand, but it takes time. It takes time. What are the messages? There we go. We got the Magician again. Magician came up at the bottom of the deck yesterday. How are we using our resources? What kind of magic will we create? When we stop up short, we look at what's really going on around us. We take our time. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy. We pull. We then we're able to really discern what it is that we love and move forward with that, no matter what that means. And that might mean leaving some things behind that once were very important to us. Right? And then we move forward. We move forward in that energy, in the energy of the Magician, to create something magical. He's using his resources well. He's got a lot of great tools here. We use them wisely. When we use them wisely and we use them with heart, we create the balance. He's also doing this in a very balanced way. You see how precarious he is on that stoop, this cairn? He's actually on a cairn, and cairns are Cairn. Cairns are stone structures. You know, they're almost built pyramidish, and they're stacked on one another, and they are guideposts and signposts for us along the way. He's actually perched upon one of them. He's also taking his time, right? Like the Knight of Pentacles. These guys, these two gentlemen, are taking their times to consider and to balance and weigh out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Six of Swords. And the Devil is underneath that as well. So we can get distracted, right? We can just get distracted. And more importantly, are you going to let the devil, you know, the demons within? Because that's what that really is. You're going to let the demons within hold you back? Are you going to break free of those chains and be like the Queen of Cups? You know, she's talk about unconditional love, right? That's our little card echo. Unconditional love today. Create, to manifest. And the Three of Cups is also at the bottom of the deck. So we have some really amazing cards today. Take the time, especially this morning, as we move toward the new moon, to stop short. Consider it is what you really want. Where do you want to spend your energy? What do you want to take forward? What do you need to leave behind? And be honest about that. And trust me, you've got the resources. He's got the infinity shape above his head. Can't really see that maybe because this is a pretty subtle deck, but if you look there, it's a pretty subtle artwork in this deck. There is an infinity symbol just above his head. This Knight of Pentacles is looking right at the 8. He's considering. He's taking his time. The Six of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck, I didn't go into that too much, but the Six of Swords energy is about, again, a card of movement, a card of leaving behind old thoughts and ideologies and ways of being that no longer serve. But the universe is what actually carries us. The universe is actually what carries us here. We're being carried, we're being lifted away above the distractions, above the noise, if you allow yourself to be. But you might have to confront these old thought patterns, these old belief systems, the ways that we hold ourselves back, mental tapes that are things that maybe we were told when we were children about not being enough, you can't go for those dreams. Sure you can. Yes, you can. You'll come up against things that self-sabotage you. But look, you already have done a lot of work. And that came up in yesterday's reading. Unconditional love. Have unconditional love for every part of yourself that has remained chained to the devil. Again, unconditional love. That's the Queen of Cups. She takes everything and transforms it. That was another wonderful message from Aiko. She sees your supposed imperfections and mere beloved quirks. She transmutes pain and failure into blessings and wisdom. That's you. You have that ability. Take whatever part of that energy makes sense to you, right? And the way we do that is by continuing to do the things that we love. Just do one small part. Take that one small thing and move forward with it. And keep moving forward with it. Be consistent. We'll pull one more card from the Archangel Michael deck, just because I'm gonna. And I might not be able to do a reading tomorrow anyway, because I have an appointment in the afternoon and have a very big project to do today to complete one of my classes. To close it out. Archangel Michael, what's the message that you have for us today? Ah, there you go. I guess you got that one. You created the situation and you have the power to change it. I love it. My prayer, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So if there's situations that you do need to clear out, step up and do it. There's nothing to be afraid of. Lean on the power of Archangel Michael or whatever higher self or higher wisdom or power that's bigger than you to pull in that strength. And there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. This is that strength that moves us beyond the devil energy. This is how we transmute. This is how we transform those around us and ourselves. Put a transformational energy out there. He's creating something in this picture, right? He created an old picture, but we have the opportunity to create a new one. Again, this is the magician energy. Look at all the tools we need. Look, he's got a lot of tools. He's creating a whole new future for himself by standing in his power, leaning on powers that are bigger than him, drawing them in. We don't do these things alone. Pull in your guidance. Pull in your guidance. Wonderful, wonderful card. And what's the message on that card? I think we know. Other meanings, let go of blame toward yourself or others. Write down a list of action steps and then follow through with one or more per day. Have an honest discussion with the other person in the situation. Take one or more steps today towards turning your dreams into reality. Give yourself permission to make healthy changes. I don't make this stuff up. So, these are the messages that came through. The numbers on the card today, that's one thing I didn't do. The Knight of Pentacles is a single card as a court card, so it's a 1. And the Eight of Cups is, of course, an 8, so that gives us 9. The Magician is another 1 card, a card of new beginnings. So we have 2 cards on bookending this that are new beginning cards, doorway cards. It's actually literally making a doorway shape. If you look at these, you got a doorway here. We're walking through with the one thing that we believe in, the one thing that we're going to work towards. That's how we walk through these doors. By picking just one thing. Don't get overwhelmed. So we have, again, the numerology on the day was 21. And then that equals a 3, which is ascended masters. We have all the help that we need angelically, right? There's Archangel Michael. So 1 plus 8 is 9, plus another 1 is 10. And 10 is a cycle of completion. We've completed a cycle, right? And I could add in the 6 of Swords card, but I'm not. I feel like the 6 is, again, a temporary opportunity to really take that look and take action, to step forward in action, to make a decision. But generally, that 10 card, the number 10 that comes up is, I think, really important. We are at that cycle of completion. Release what you need to create and move forward. All right, guys, thank you very much. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I will do a little more. I might do a little more meditation on this. Like I said, I have a big project, but I feel like this is a pretty complete reading. And I encourage you to sit with yourself this morning. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.